There we go, finally. Welcome, foolish mortals, to another Monday live stream. Fabulous. How are you doing, sir? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. A little bit of a different look. I'm moving some stuff around on my desk, and so the camera had to move, so I'm randomly going to have to turn and look at it a little more carefully. It's weird to sit straight but be completely crooked at the same time. So, hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. For anybody who missed me, I'm sorry I wasn't on Peg Warmers this weekend. My work, you know the story. So, unfortunately, I was stuck longer than I wanted to be, and by the time I got home, pretty much everything was going back. Yes, I am. I did not like it, so I'm slowly growing it back. I should be back to normal by the end of next week, I hope. While yes, it did make me look a little younger, it also made me look much fatter. Of course, you know, the belly does that, but I didn't like all my chins showing. So it was either that or I could, kind of push up like that, but that doesn't. It's hard to walk around like that due to hands. People look at you strange. I already get enough strange looks. But I might keep it shorter than normal. But it's growing back with a lot more gray in it than I think I had. So I'll have to see. But apart from that, how you guys doing? Good to see you, Dandy. Fabulous. How are you? If either of you caught any of Rum's thing today, oh man, I love Rum's show. He's hilarious. Hey, Blue, if you have time, I did ask you on the show, but I don't think you ever saw the message. So if you want to come on, I dropped it in our Peg Warmers thing. Mr. Shabby, how are you, sir? Yeah, I don't know how to get rid of that. I'm allergic to hair dye, so I can't do anything with it. So mostly, as you can see here, this is where all the red ones were. Actually, I ended up with 2 extra red ones that I couldn't fit into a box. And then all the newer ones are right here, and they're going to get put into a box next. So, and then I think I'm going to put a whole bunch of 9-inch figures there, some NECAs, some Star Trek, and I might put some 12-inch Star Wars figures on one side, the old Kenner ones. So we'll see. Yeah, it's a weird angle. It's hard to look at you because I only have one eye, and so it's hard to see what's going on in the chat and actually kind of look at you guys, full on. So, I didn't have a growler. I got a tater. That's about it. Hey, what is up, man? Oh, dude, I love that that display you got. I would be interested. Maybe on Peg Warmers, you could show it off a little bit. And I wondered the shipping cost on that. Also, somebody put in the Facebook thing that he follows is somebody wants him to do a smaller version of that for their Lego minifigs and do the original 99, 92, in that form. And he said he'd think about it, so that'd be kind of cool. What up, man? How you doing? I went looking for that. Was it Galactica? There was something. You had a live stream the other day, and by the time I got there, it was over. So, Simon, how are you? I got your new website is bookmarked. So as soon as it goes live, I can go get some stuff. Everybody, Simon has got a website set up. Let me see. I can't see properly. Over here, bookmarks. Mango Fandangle. Copy. Okay, there we go. So this is what will be Simon's t-shirt shop. He's going to be doing limited edition t-shirts of all his art, which is incredible. Incredible stuff. I did, dude. I've got all my red ones are all packed up, and then I just have to get the pictured ones on the side. I had thought about keeping those out because I do like the pictures, but I might just keep the newer stuff out. I might keep a row of just I only have 2 of them, Bad Batch figures. So, well, let me, I'll go back in. Because I know I dropped it on, there we go. Paste. Okay. I dropped it on Twitter. Oh, whoops. That was John. And here, Mark, now I've sent it to you on Twitter. There we go. Wolfpack, what is up, sir? How are you? I'm going to make it a little more organized, just to kind of get stuff in a little more order. Plus, it'll get a whole bunch of stuff off this back wall, and I'll be able to put a whole bunch of new stuff up. So, I will. Fabulous. Did you watch that trailer? If you haven't seen the trailer for Halloween Kills, man, does it look good. And they brought a whole bunch of people back from the original movie. It looks great. I do live in a hobby shop. It gets worse, but yeah, that cabinet of Padawans is Joyce got is beautiful, just beautiful. Oh, goody. I just need to know if it fits, Mr. Average Bob will have to fix that for you. But yeah. Ooh, cool. 7, so that'll be 1 my time. So I'll be able to watch at least an hour of it before I go to work, or before I have to leave work. So, oh, that would be cool too. I went and looked at all his. We're talking about. He was able to get a display case that has like spots. I don't have any of those things here. That you can put your figures in, and it's beautiful and it's lit, and it's got the original 92 figures in it. It's beautiful. And then he's got different ones that have like spots for Jabba and a Dewback and a Wampa and stuff like that. But yeah. Yeah, Psy's more it's nicer to look at Psy now. Southern Comic Geek, how you doing? I have missed your last couple posts. I've got to get back and get up to date. Dave, how you doing, man? How are you? Yeah, you know, Simon, you might get pulled up more often now that you've got the, the alt. Yeah, it's and they're going to be limited to about 100, I guess, and it'll be really great. I can't wait to get a couple of those. Hey, TYTV, what is up, sir? How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Whoops. Good day. I said good day, sir. Ooh, toasties. No worries. We're here. Shabby might be a little biased. Oh, did you do some of those little mini TVs? I love these things. What did I do with mine? Oh, here it is. I have to buy more of these. I love these little things. They're incredibly cool. Let's see if I can go to channels here before it clicks back to. These things are cool. I can't wait to get the Back to the Future one, and there's a couple others, but I'm not sure which ones I'll want. Yeah, it's returning slowly but surely. So it will be back. Just not, I think, as thick. Yeah, that Halloween. I forgot we were talking about Halloween Kills trailer. It looks great. I am not a big horror fan. I've always kind of liked the Michael movies, the Halloween flicks, just because it's not a slasher film. Um, I don't like stuff like Saw and things like that, but I did actually kind of like the original Jason and Freddy and Michael movies. So, Tim, how are you, sir? I don't know because I'm going to get into some trouble here. I didn't like The Matrix. I didn't mind the first one. I thought it was a pretty decent film. I didn't see what all the fuss was about. Um, that was called Better Than Life, and it was on Red Dwarf like 10 years before that, literally. Um, I I want to see it. It's clear that he was filming it during filming John Wick 4 because it's basically John Wick in the Matrix, which would be interesting in a Fortnite sort of way. But it looks good, and I will watch it. And it looks like it's erased parts 2 and 3. So, we'll have to see. No, there's a South Park one. Oh man, I'm going to go on Amazon and buy that now. That is great. Oh, I can't wait. I love South Park. All right, John, anytime. Like I said, I just didn't really have anything set up, and if you guys wanted to come on, say hey. My Pheasant Preston. The '70s show was a good show. Too bad so many of them turned out to be kind of creepy. Guido, what is up, sir? Most impressive. Oops. Mr. Rez, saw you up there. How you doing? Yeah, they're kind of small. See, and I got that one for $12.97. I think was how much my Batman one was. But then I saw another Batman one this week while doing a toy thing, and it was back up to full price. So I don't know. They're weird. They're clearancing stuff weird all of a sudden. I saw some stuff. I don't remember who it was. It was either Nathan Bowden or somebody else who was showing some new Hot Wheels Mandalorian stuff I've never seen before, and it was already on clearance at Walmart for $8. Odes, how you doing? Oh, that'd be awesome. I wonder if you can. I bet you somebody can. They're the Zoomers are too smart. Yeah, Dandy, I will definitely. Everybody go check those out because I don't know which ones he got, but I'm going over there just to see uh, the South Park stuff. And I know there's a Back to the Future one. There was supposedly a Friends one, I think, or a Seinfeld one. But the Batman one's the only one I've seen. A mint in box, let's just say near mint. Oh man, that'd be a question for Mark when he gets on, but I would, geez, that's hard to say. In an Empire Strikes Back box, I would probably say 100, 120. That's hard to say. Mr. Rez. There was a Family Guy one. Oh my God, I'm going to pay too much for these things. So I'll just turn them all on. I wonder if each remote only works with the TV it comes with. That'd be interesting. But that is true. They do that. Yeah, Left Coast would know that. So it might be worth if you can find a decent box, but it's open. At least then you could see, because you're going to eventually open it anyway to put it in your collection. Oh, I'm so happy. No bat. Okay, man, that'll be cool. Definitely cool. Yeah, it's different. Plus, I can't look directly at the thing because I can't see properly. I can't see the thing. My desk is a mess at the moment. I started packing away my Black Series figures and then trying to figure out what I was going to put in there. And I kind of created. I won't move my camera because it took long enough just to sit it there. It's made a mess. Whew. Yeah, see, I haven't seen anything in a good Empire box in a long time. So I would not be the person to ask. That's sad. I'd be mad if I got that. But we'll keep going. The chat guys keep coming up with stuff. I'm going to show you what I got this week. And since we were talking about Batman 66 a minute ago, I have finally gotten my Mcfarland Batman 66s. So I got Robin and the Joker. And you can see it's hard to see, but he even has his mustache. Cesar Romero. And of course, the great Adam West as Batman. I haven't seen the Chase variant. I've been told there's two. There's a Joker with a mask on, and then there's a Robin without a mask. So, yeah, and the sculpts on they're Mcfarland. That's all you have to say is they're beautiful. And I'm not going to open them, so I don't have to worry about them breaking. So, Ooh, I didn't know these were going to go to Walmart. I thought they were a Target exclusive. Cool. Well, I'll have to keep up. I supposedly had a Batcave, and they canceled my order. So, screw Target. Yeah, those are nice. I like them. I really want the Batmobile, and I'm really he's already shown off that there's a Riddler in the next set. So, although they are they're easily dinged. So if you really care about your packaging, be careful when you're watching them. Oh man, I saw that. And that's Mcfarland. I've seen people reviewing Mcfarland and NECA stuff. I got the hiccups now. And they'll be like, that snap. Oh. So, yeah, and at 5.5, they're a weird scale. We were talking that it might be because somebody else, like Mattel, has the rights to 6-inch figures. And so all you have to do is make them smaller. So, I did get a few pops as well. Mr. Kevin Sorbo as Hercules from the Hercules and Legendary Journey. So this will go with my Xena. I got a Target exclusive. It's called Alice Falling. So it's when she's falling through the tree. And I got one of the new concept. This is a Stormtrooper concept. There's a Han Solo and a normal and a Snowtrooper that I got to pick up as well somewhere. And then I got one of the new vintage figures, which I am going to continue to buy vintage. And I might buy some Black Series as I see them, but mostly just Mandalorian and or Bad Batch. So, and then I did find Odin for $13 at Target. I don't understand why they put all this stuff out, let it sit for less than a month, and then clearance it all. So, because everywhere is clearancing the 2-packs as well. So I don't get this. Walmart's weirdly doing the same thing with the new, not new, the vintage collection that has Leia and the ATST driver and Pablo in it. For some reason, those are all clearance. I wish they do some Andromeda. That was not a bad show. It was a weird Roddenberry, note on a napkin type thing. And then I picked up a couple things for Usual Mike. He's down under. He can't get these, so I picked him up for him. These are AEW Unmatched. This is Darby Allen. He is part of Wave 1. They actually had all 6, but it was a mortgage week, so I couldn't spend as much as I would have liked to have for him. And then I was able to get him the LGN wrestler for Cody Rhodes. So, and what is he, number 2 in this? Oh, he's number 8. Series 1, number 8. So, I think usual Mike will like that. So, and then I was at this is a weird thing, but I bought it for the packaging. I was at a Goodwill, and they had this nifty thing. This is so perfect. This was a little toy sewing machine that was made by Mattel. This is from 1976, so I would have been 5. But I got it because I like the packaging. And whenever I find classic packaging, I do actually pick up most things. So it's a different type of thing for me to buy. But yeah, see, that's the thing. I don't know who any of the AEW people are or what waves. I got to get a complete list of what usual Mike's got so that I can not accidentally duplicate things. I hate duplicating stuff for people, especially when I'm sending it to Australia. But another thing I got is some of you know one of my other hobbies. Oh, sorry. You guys could say something. Just don't sit there.
Oh, we were just waiting.
You've seen us.
No, I only have one eye. I can only pay attention to one thing. And that was the chat. And that was all over. I couldn't see that.
Hey, I would have bought that sewing machine too. I got to tell you, that packaging is awesome. If I had seen that at Goodwill,
yeah,
especially at those Goodwill prices, I would have picked that up. I'd be from the $70s. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, $5. It's 1976.
Yeah. It's in the box. Yeah, absolutely.
I haven't opened it to see what the thing's like, but I don't care. It's going to sit somewhere back there to confuse people in live streams. Oh, Centurions.
Rockwell.
Same with me. Anything that says Palatine on it, I'll pick it up. Whatever it is. Hey, Joey. Joey
in the did I not drop that into the peg warmers?
No. He said, here's the link, and you didn't put a link.
Well, it's sitting right there. It says it's sent.
Yeah.
Weird.
Oh, we're getting Joey on as well.
Anyway, so if Joey wants on, we can have a weird little Monday edition of peg warmers. So, John, did you or were you looking at getting any of the new Centurion stuff?
Probably not, because it seemed like that was super expensive, and I mean, it's not Kenner anymore; it's a small manufacturer, right? And I just thought it was super expensive and not really. That kind of stuff is usually not in my wheelhouse. They're pretty cool. I like looking at that stuff, but I'm more apt to buy it if like Kenner did it again and it was in stores for $20 a figure or something, but when an independent company brings back something and they charge like $1 million, I'm usually not into collecting it,
Yeah.
Kind of like when, those Thundercats that are out, who was doing those? Was that Super 7? Yeah. I like them, but they're just a little bit out of my price range, I
love Super 7, as you know, but the Ultimates Wave at $54.99 is that's just a price point too far for me.
Yeah.
If they were $40, I would probably, unfortunately, own most of them. But I am buying a whole bunch of the Disney ones that they're doing because those are beautiful.
I know those Disney ones are amazing.
I'm supposed to be getting the Prince John is supposed to be coming here shortly.
Speaking of pops.
Oh, nice. Of Horde troopers.
They suck you back in. It's terrible.
I bought one, but no more now. That's it. Done.
Yeah, that's what I said. And then I saw the Hercules, and
yeah, right.
They put out new Star Trek and new.
What
G.I.
are they doing?
Yeah, if I see that those Mirror Universe ones, maybe.
Yeah, see, I had to get the Gorn because I thought, well, look at the Gorn. Yeah. But I got Snake Eyes, Scarlet, and one other one, and was it Baroness? I think I got. I haven't found Storm Shadow out of those 4.
Well, what's weird is that these say they're Walmart exclusives.
Yeah,
I found them at GameStop. And so I don't know if they were Walmart exclusives. Something went wrong. But you guys know that I also collect autographs, and I send out for autographs to people. And I got one back today, which is good because I haven't sent in a couple of years. And it's from Great Britain. And I have not seen who it is yet.
I'm excited.
Oh, nice. Okay, it is Felicity Jones.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Oh, from Doctor Who. Look at that.
Yeah. So when she was on Doctor Who.
Yeah, I didn't know she was in Doctor Who. Oh.
She played Robana Redman.
And she put a little Dear Chris. Look at that.
Yeah.
She is quite expensive to get autographed as well.
Cool. Well, and I've been getting a few of these randomly again because I think when people were home from COVID, they started sorting through their fan mail and stuff. So,
yeah,
it's weird.
So how'd you get an address to send it for her to have in a pile to autograph?
I sent it. Honestly, I'd have to look and see where I sent that. But I believe I sent it to her manager in London. And then generally they'll collect it and give it. I found that.
Are there certain what I'm getting at is like, if you want to get something autographed through the mail, I wouldn't have the first clue on who to send it to, because I know you're never going to find the actual address of the artist, of the actor. But there's got to be certain.
There's a great website called Star Tiger that I used for years, and it's like $4 a year or something like that. And they have production offices for tons of TV shows. They have managers. They have like their reps or something like that, the bigger houses. But I found that the people who respond the best really are horror people and people from Britain. I mean, I have a ton of Doctor Who autographs and Potter and Game of Thrones and Sherlock and all that, because I think I either the American people get overwhelmed with fan mail very quickly, or they just don't care. One or the other. And I think that the Brits are not only. Hey Jeff, what's up?
Oh, I love that icon.
I know.
Scott. That's cool.
I love that little thing of his. Simon, you should get that game. Alien Fire Squad.
Oh, I like it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But I think because they're brought up in a different way, like the Brits have to actually work for their money. They have to be on the stage at some point. They go to you rarely get people who are just suddenly they're a breakout star. You don't get that. Like Olivia Coleman. I got her autograph from when she was on Doctor Who. And she's a Emmy and Oscar winning actress who worked her way up through TV, through the stage, into normal mainstream BBC stuff and movies now. And I think that because they have to work their way through, they appreciate their fans a little more. I found when I'm in New York or someplace, even here in Denver's a little different. And you go to the stage door and stuff for performances, show performances, they don't hang out as long. But I was in England for Holy Grail, those guys must have stood there for like 45 minutes to an hour, signing autographs from everybody, talking, taking pictures, just friendly as could be. Yeah, and make sure if you're sending stuff to agents and stuff, make sure you send a
prepaid postage to come back. Yeah.
I had a big stack of these that I sent to a friend in England, and I sent him like $300, and I was like, just put stamps on them and send them out. And so I wrote my letter, put the thing in it, put the return letter in, which, how did I already lose that? I haven't even moved yet. Oh, there it is. So I made a self-addressed envelope, and I had Brian put the stamp on for me, and then he sealed the main envelope and sent it off. And so it scattered its way all over. I sent to, back then I was actually sending to the set of Game of Thrones. And that's how I got my my Anthony Mackie. That's how I got my Sebastian Stan. That's how I got my Robert Downey Jr. The only major Avenger who didn't send my stuff back was Chris Evans. Other than that, I sent it when they were shooting Civil War, I think, in Atlanta. And I actually had the production office's address, so I sent it there. They piled it up, and it got back off and on. You know, sometimes they come back quick. Sometimes it can take, Oh, cool. Timothy Dalton's nice.
And are most of them card size or something like that? What you got, Felicity?
Yeah, I used to make these.
Yeah.
So I made the design for them, and I used to do normal card ones like this. Ouch. This is for D. Bradley Baker.
Yeah, he's cool. I'd love to get him.
He's a cool guy, but they're cards.
Oh, so yours is the other one's slightly larger. Gotcha.
Yeah,
okay.
and I got some feedback I was sending these out to some people, and I got feedback, especially from some of the older actors who were like, do you have anything with a little more space? I can't, I wrote what I could. I'm sorry. And so I went up a size to 3x5, basically 3x5 cards. And I've never had anybody have any issues. I do randomly have to stick. I did find that I have to stick this on, which is an arrow that points to where I would like them to sign.
Yeah.
If you don't, people randomly just sign all the way across here. But I had a great time making these. I made hundreds and hundreds of different actors and stuff to send to. I mean, I've got a stack right here of, this is Morgan Brittany from Buck Rogers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that came in 2 days ago after I got that Battlestar Galactica thing done. So now she can't be part of it. But then Kevin Michael Richardson, who does a ton of voices for Star Wars.
Nice.
And he was nice enough to sign most stuff I sent. But I did things for artists. This is Chris Novoscott from Nirvana.
Oh yes, that's why he looks familiar.
And I got Regis. I sent that out before he passed away. That was nice. Hank Williams Jr.
Neat.
And then for a while I was sending to the actual places they were going to be. So like for Hank Williams Jr., I knew he was going to be around you in Florida down there at the Village. And so I sent to the Village, sent it to the door, and they gave it to him in, just care of Hank Williams Jr. And he was going to be there 2 weeks after I sent it, and I got it back right away.
Cool.
That's amazing. So, wow.
Yeah, it was the thing I did before I got back into collecting action figures.
Huh.
So, hopefully it's new. My roommates were nice enough to get me the other one that went on clearance. No, not Star-Lord. Chris Pratt was very nice to send me back not only my picture from Jurassic World, but for Guardians. So he was very nice.
Yeah.
Captain America's a punk. No,
Captain America's a punk.
He's a
He's on the moon. What do you expect?
Yeah, he's on
America's
the moon, right?
ass. But
Hey, Gilly.
Gil.
And so I run into
Jonathan.
shows like I did some for Merlin.
Oh yeah, I remember that show.
Yeah, and it was just an interesting show, and I was able to get a lot of people out of it. And then, of course, because it was in Atlanta, I was able to send to The Walking Dead on set. And so
that guy was cool. I liked him. He was a good guy.
And I did all.
Didn't he lose an arm or something in the show eventually?
Yeah,
or his leg? Was his leg?
Maybe a leg.
Yeah,
somebody
something.
loses something.
Right.
But he seems so nice.
Left Coast, cool. DM on Instagram. Oh, Gary's here. Look at that.
Hey, Left Coast, how much do you make at the weekend?
Dandy's here.
Hey, Gary.
Yeah.
Left Coast, I saw that that looked like a nice little show you went to. Glad you did pretty well.
Some awesome stuff in that toy fair.
Exactly. You take back what you said about Chris Pratt. An angel. There's too many Chris's. That is true, and I didn't get to send to Helmsworth. Because of course he wasn't in that one. So
it was kind of crazy for a while. There was Chris Pratt, Chris Hemsworth, Chris Pine, Chris Pratt.
The Chris's, and it was always who was the hotter.
Right.
Oh, cool. He saw the Haunted Mansion game.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, neat.
That is cool. Left Coast. I do own that. I have not opened it yet. But damn, they put out a Goonies one and a Gargoyles one now.
Oh, there's a Gargoyles game? I need to get that.
Yeah, it's pretty neat looking. It's at least at Target.
Nice.
What's fascinating about this happens a lot. You know how people get Chris Pratt's wife on to do like a show, and then Chris will pop on the live stream. Hey, what's up? And I've heard that happens. Like if we can get Freddie Prinze Jr. to come on, then Michelle Gellar will just pop in and be like, "Hey, what's up, guys?"
That would be
cool. Look it off, Freddie. Look it off.
Yeah, it's like so you go for it's a shady thing to do, but you're just like, if you want Michelle Gellar on your show, you go for Freddie Prinze Jr. and then his wife at his home will pop on.
Pretty good.
And what's the other one? The Quiet Place team. They're married, right?
Oh yeah.
What's her name? I know, right?
The chat will know.
Yeah.
Who are we trying to think of?
She's so hot.
The Quiet Place team. The man and wife in Quiet Place are actually husband and wife in real life.
Them to be Sue and Reed Richards.
Yeah, they would work. Yeah. Sigh.
Those are the kind of comments that aren't going to get us Freddie Prinze Jr., Simon.
Emily Blunt, that's it, right?
Oh,
Emily,
Emily.
Yes.
Yeah, Emily Blunt. That's it.
Emily Blunt. Oh, she was going to be Black Widow, wasn't she?
Oh, was she in the running for that at one point?
Yeah, she was for a time. But then
maybe they'll get her for Sue Storm, and we can get him for Reed Richards. That'd be pretty cool.
Oh, God, it's got to.
If they could pull that off. But then, of course,
that's right. Yeah, Lena Luthor from the show was in that also, wasn't she? Yeah.
Marion, Amelia Fox, Anthony Heed, Nathaniel Parker, Rupert Young, Angel Colby,
I never
Sumter.
quite knew, like, from show to show, is she going to be good or is she going to be bad? You know, from that Superman show, or I guess Supergirl, right?
Yeah.
Was it? Yeah, and
let's see. I don't know if I did. Because
yeah,
she might have been
John Krasinski, Emily
in
Blunt, and
America
John
by then.
Krasinski. That's it.
Sorry, I'm checking my inventory.
You have a listing.
I'm halfway through the second season, the Orville.
Yeah.
And I'm a bit pissed off because the security chief left. I
have a pending request for her. I sent 1,904 days ago.
But the new girl grows on you. She's okay.
Shit.
Yeah.
All right.
And then let's see.
I like the interim security guy because it's Joe off Family Guy, isn't it? He's in everything that Seth does.
Yeah.
I love him. Always got the same voice.
But my Darth Maul showed up yesterday.
Oh, lovely.
Oof.
I'm wondering where Ahsoka is because I ordered them at the same time.
That's it.
I sent this on December 19th, 2015.
Wow.
Wherever she gets her.
That was
2,102
Force Awakens. Force Awakens time.
Yeah. So that's
wow.
Crazy. Yeah, I don't like those. I mean, they're kind of cool, but you know how much money they can pour out by doing 30-second. Hey, John, good to hear you. Mark wanted me to come say hi to you.
Yeah.
Well, sure, fuck you, Freddie. I think they would, but I think they're almost a little too old now. I don't know. It's hard when you want to get several movies out of somebody.
I gotcha.
Like the new James Bond needs to be like 27 or 28, not in his 30s already.
Oh, that's right. He was the green.
He was,
Bond.
yeah.
He was.
Yeah, it comes up on case. I'm thinking, oh, which one is he? And it's the bloody blob.
When I was like, they got Norm Macdonald to be on a Star Trek show. Cool. And then he's just a blob, and I'm like,
everybody's in Orville, aren't they?
But the Orville,
all the old Star Trek
have gotten in a long
time.
In it. I will fill them up, G-Force. I'll put something on them.
Norm was one of those guys that could really make me laugh sometimes, man. It's going to be missed.
The driest, oddest sense of humor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, he'd be like, you have to feel sorry for, Hitler's dog.
There's so many good comedians.
Yeah. He'd bring up the weirdest thing. You're like, you got to feel sorry for Hitler's dog.
I can't talk to you. You're Hitler's dog. He's hilarious. I will miss him greatly.
Yeah.
And I don't know how you guys sit on all this. I wish I would have known he wasn't well. Because I don't know where you stand on the whole belief or whatever spectrum, but I do believe in the power of positive thought, and that if enough you can't cure cancer. But if enough people care, and he was just gone one day, it's like, well, yes, I love these.
Yeah, Ron.
I was so happy to get him. He was just literally sitting just like that, not even on a peg hook, just sitting on the shelf, like somebody found him and was like, here, you need him.
Well, I did the video at Smith's on Friday, and I actually say in the video, I wish they had Maul, because they'd have picked that up as well. Then I look back in the video and it was there next to Ahsoka. I would just like grabbing Ahsoka, and Maul was there as well, and it didn't register until I saw the video. I thought, bloody hell.
Yeah, the new one does grow on you. I don't know. Yeah. She was a very Tasha Yar type of. Then she was just gone. I got used to her, and then she was gone.
Yeah,
but they said that
I actually shed a tear when she left.
You want Henry Cavill to be the next James Bond? That would be amazing and confusing.
Yeah,
He would probably be the first James Bond I was actually afraid of, who could literally just
I think he's
people
too
up
old now,
and
isn't he?
throw them. Yeah,
I think he's
again,
too
I
old
think
now.
he's too old.
Yeah.
Like
Well, he
they
didn't-
wanted
He's the Witcher. He's the
He's
Witcher, for God's sake.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he's Superman, and he's possibly going to be Captain Britain.
Yeah.
So he's got a
Oh,
lot.
okay, he's got to be Captain Britain. That'd be brilliant.
Which guy did he fight? Remember in that bathroom scene when he was like, "Chum, chum, ah," and then he.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're,
What was that
Tom
movie?
Cruise, wasn't it?
What was that movie?
Mission Impossible.
Was it Mission Impossible? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and you know,
I liked him
a
in
very
Man from
underrated-
Uncle as well, though. Man from Uncle's a really
Yes,
good
he
film.
was good in
I
Man
was just
from
going to
Uncle.
say
Yeah.
that is a wholly underrated movie.
Yeah.
Oh, I loved that
love
movie.
Man
That was
from
great.
I
No,
thought they
that was
both did a
great.
great job, and I wanted
Totally.
another one.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know if it was just a bad timing. Everybody I've shown that movie to loved it.
Wow, that's cool. Left Coast, that's
You
awesome.
Canadians can't try and claim Norm.
He claimed him.
We have to see how this one goes.
The new one looks cool. I'll say from the previews it looks cool, but we'll
Oh
see.
yeah,
Oh, the trailer's
the
fantastic.
trailer's fabulous.
Yeah.
But I try not to judge anything by trailers anymore because Star Wars tricks me into thinking things are good.
Right, yeah, there you go.
And you know, there is nobody who can cut a trailer like Lucasfilm.
Yeah.
They could put a trailer together today for The Last Jedi, and I would watch it and go, "My God, that's going to be a good movie."
Well, nothing in the Rogue One trailer was actually in the film.
Well, that too.
That too, yeah. Well, some of them were just different scenes by the time the film came out, but
I would
Yeah.
kind of like Kittelston as a Bond, except I think he's too thin. I you know,
Yeah.
is that
not that
That's
Bond needs to be
Loki,
bulky or anything,
right?
but
Get Timothy Dalton back.
yeah.
they should do some sort of weird multiverse one where, you know, all the living Bonds are back. And there's a kind of like Rick and Morty, there's a council of James Bonds. You just go in and there's a holographic, because we can't come right now. There's a holographic Sean Connery and Roger Moore sitting there. That'd be great.
Well, isn't it? I mean, it's been a long time since I've watched them, but I think for both Roger Moore and Sean Connery, I feel like I remember both of them, their hair went gray by the time they stopped. So
Well, Connery didn't have any hair.
there's nothing.
Even
Yeah,
when he
Connery, I
started,
think lost
the
a
first
lot
one.
of it, right? But I mean, what I'm getting at is that does he really have to be all that young? Because by the time he looked older to me in some of those movies than he does, like even with Daniel Craig and other people today. You know, like I don't think there's
look is
anything that
not the
necessarily
thing.
says he has to be too young.
It's not the years, it's the mileage.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
look how Daniel Craig is broken.
yeah, that's true.
He is mostly because he does too much of his own stunt work, I think.
Yeah. So
They could get somebody in his early 30s or something and then get 4 or 5 movies out of him. But they need to not have him do as much. You're not Tom Cruise, dude. You don't have.
yeah, I was going to say
magical
Tom Cruise hasn't done too well out of it, too badly out of it, has he?
Yeah.
And that Top Gun trailer looks amazing as well.
It does, yeah. It looks
Just
good.
that music when it goes boom. Oh, takes you right back.
I was thinking about this the other day. I wonder if Kenny Loggins is going to write a new song.
Oh yes.
Just 100% 80s style.
Oh yes, got to.
I don't know.
Playing with the boys. It's another album like that, please.
You know,
No, I don't.
to me, I don't know. To me, something feels different about this one. And it doesn't have the 50th logo. Like I was expecting, because it's this year, to have that 50th logo.
I hate that 50th logo on my figures. I don't have another.
I don't know. Something feels different about this to me, but
It does feel slightly different, but I can't tell if it's.
yeah, I can't
bigger
tell
or
either.
not.
Like, and I noticed the punch hole is freaking massive.
Yeah,
Have you
that's
noticed that? Like they made this punch hole the size of a freaking jumbo jet. You know, it's like what? Like there's something different about this card back compared to the other ones. Like did the logo go higher before and this was in a different spot?
Well, I think it's because of the Clone Wars stacks weird.
Is that what it is?
The logo is bigger because it's bigger this way instead of bigger this way. Because maybe a Mandalorian stretches.
Okay.
So, I don't know. But oddly enough, I don't have another figure within reach.
Right, neither do I.
Gets me out. All the Ahsokas look exactly the same, even though she's aged from 14, 15, whatever she was.
And I found this guy today.
Oh,
but that's the only one that I've seen so far. There was like, the store had like 8 Leonardos. So do they come as a case of Leonardo and a case of Donatello? Because
if they come packed as a case, we're going to have the same He-Man and Skeletor issue.
Yeah, because I was like, why do they have like 8 Leonardos, but they had no Donatello, no Raphael, no... So I'm like, did they get just one case of Leonardo, or did they get 8 cases?
No, they're full case. Because now that I think about it, when I filmed them, each one of the peg hooks had a different name on it. And if they don't have, if they're an assortment, it just says Star Wars vintage figures. And those said Michelangelo, Leonardo, Raphael, Donatello. So they are full case packed.
So the Walmart that I went to just got a case of this guy and didn't get any of the others.
Yeah.
That's what I was wondering. Because I was like, did someone come here and just buy all 8 of the other 3 and leave all the Leonardo? Like, how insane is that, you know?
David, if you want any of those, let me know. I'll go get it.
Just like your Odin, $13.24. I think I put a picture up.
I've never seen those Thors in store.
Yeah, that's what people were saying.
I've only seen the Odins.
I threw a picture up when I found it. $13.24.
And Mark, I can't believe those are on clearance either.
Yeah, that's the 2-pack.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Those are.
I want to bloody bought it.
They're $28.
Yeah, they've been clearancing them.
Yeah.
Why didn't nobody tell me?
Well, because the only person who's run into them was sleeping.
But by the time you ship it over, it'll be another $80. So yeah.
And
£66 for God's sake.
Oh yeah, I saw that you got.
And then
goggles. Rekka. I like Rekka.
Rekka and Tick. I got Rekka and Tick.
Rekka.
Oh no. Well, that's damn G-Force. That's pretty quick for 2 hours.
Oh yeah, if something like that broke in my neighborhood, they'd be working on it.
They changed their mind about an hour ago, but we were supposed to get snow in Denver tonight. That's like it's a little too early for snow. Wow, really? I got to see the Addams Family first, then I'll go see James Bond. Actually, next Tuesday I go to see the 35th anniversary of Transformers.
Oh, nice. Speaking of, I got
you got
from the 86 line.
I haven't seen Slag yet either. Wow, he's pretty.
I got Slag in the other room from before. Yeah.
I'm keeping that so that I can take it and have Weird Al sign it for me.
Right? That'd be cool. And the last one for this week was Cannonball showed up from. They had that Amazon sale. I don't know if you saw it, but a bunch of Marvel were. It was like $7.99 for this guy.
But then they sold out so fast.
Yeah. But there was a couple. I got another figure in the other room that I got a duplicate of one of the Trooper guys, so I could army build in a sense. And he was like $7 or $8.
Maybe in the past.
I've seen odder things.
Dawkins about too old.
Yeah, exactly. Moore was actually older than Connery.
Yeah. Okay.
But we had 4 or 5 seasons of The Saint by then. We knew he was going to be a good James Bond.
Yeah, but it didn't want too many.
That is what I want.
But yeah, he'd be cool.
Except he is far too old for the role.
Yeah.
Oh, but he's good in that.
I would love him to be.
He's seen everything else, so I might as well.
I'd like him to be the new M, and him and Bond are out on a mission together. They get trapped out, and they have to work together. It'd be nice to see M out in the field doing something.
What did I just see him in? He was just in one of those action thriller like movies that's on either Netflix or Amazon Prime. I just watched him in Idris Elba and something, and it was awesome. See you, Gary.
That's Idris Elba. I'm telling you, I would have loved him if they could have gotten him a few years ago. But he even says he's far too old. Oh, cool! Because those Marvel, the new set of those are apparently out.
I don't think they're that thick. No, they haven't changed it yet. Then because it's not that thick.
Because they're definitely not that thick.
Yeah. Who's next? I got the Gray Hulk, the Vision.
Geek Strong.
Oh yeah, Geek Strong. I got Vision, I got the Gray Hulk, and I got the Invisible Girl, the Invisible Woman. Is there another run after that?
There's another run after it. Silver Surfer.
Oh yeah, I need him.
Finding. I don't know who else is in the wave. I think there was.
You would Left Coast.
There's a black Spider-Man in his black suit.
Okay.
You know.
The black with white, the Venom Spider-Man.
Yeah, the Venom colored.
Yeah.
He would be great. You know,
who's the dude?
I love Luther. So
who's the dude that's playing? Oh, give me a break. The spy guy from the books. He reads the books and he steals the jewelry and Lupin, right? Lupin.
Oh yeah.
Who's that guy? He's good in that. He could do it.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So it is that the Clone Wars image is just weird compared to like the Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Someday I'll see those.
Yeah. Yep.
I'll have to remember to keep some dollars handy.
That'd be stupid.
See, that's why I don't take them out of the box. I can't transform new Transformers. The ball joints and stuff mess me up. You can hand me all the old Transformers you want, or even Beast Wars and stuff. I'm like, doop, there.
Yeah.
But this new stuff with all the ball joints and stuff, that would be casting against type, and I would love that too. Yeah, going.
Yeah,
he would have been great.
It's Callie Hansen, obviously.
I like Jessica Alba, especially when she was younger.
That's a good one.
I like the AT&T girl. Oh yeah.
Now I forgot her name. Matt Smith's companion initially.
Amy Pond.
Amy Pond. Yeah, I liked Amy Pond too. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, it has 8 figures in it, but I don't know who's all in it. I wonder if I can. Let's see if I can see. Search. Marvel Retro figures. Wave 4. Oh my goodness. Okay, there is. If this opens up, let me see if I can share it. Share. Sharing is caring. Allow. So it looks like there's a
US agent. Ooh.
Oh wow.
A cool, very cool.
Look at the Loki with the horns.
Classic Loki, US agent. There's no repaints except for that Iron Man, of course.
Well, Iron Man and Spider-Man, right?
Well, I guess Spider-Man. But to me, that's a completely different character than just changing. That's enough of a difference.
Storm.
I guess US agent is just a repaint of Cap.
Yeah.
So technically, there's 3 repaints.
Yeah, they look really good though.
So,
Look at that storm. I mean, the capes.
Let's see, let's go here.
That's cool.
Oh, here we go. Stealth armor.
Oh,
Silver Surfer's
nice.
nice. I just love these cards.
yeah.
Yeah, it's exactly the same as Cap.
Yeah, so
I've got two
Yeah,
of them.
those are good.
I've got Hulk and Cap.
The whole
I said I wasn't going to buy any, but I got two.
all those are must-haves. Yeah, those are cool.
Yeah, definitely. And stop sharing. Remove. There we go. That's pretty cool.
He's basically doubled the price, though. He's doing $20 a figure in a sense.
Yeah, for $10 a figure, I like them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That Thor frog is hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, Elliot Wool's in Mission Impossible, so she can't be a bongo.
You can cross over.
The Transformers Red series, I think, is weird because, like, I was fine with Megatron, Optimus, Soundwave, Starscream all being relatively the same size because they kind of are when you watch the cartoon, height-wise, the same height. But then I saw Bumblebee in the store, and Bumblebee's wider and bigger than Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, you can't do that. Even as a Red figure, he should have been to scale with Prime, like been half his size. It just bothers me so much that they're not to scale with each other. It's terrible.
I hope they
I didn't
don't.
buy Bumblebee. I left Bumblebee on the shelf. I'm like, nope, not buying it.
No, he's not going
retro figures. You know, I don't want them to pump them out like the Marvel ones. I want my vintage collection to continue in the Black series. We can't even get them to put out 2 series. I don't want to add a third one.
I'm never fussy. Never fussy.
I know we need a
Probably
Wolverine.
next wave,
Yeah.
I would suppose. Yeah, that's so. I want that Storm is sweet.
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
I bought an extra Iceman and Human Torch because they're clear plastic. I love the clear, so I could open one each. You know.
Yeah. Well, what we think about Visions, you'll have to wait for Thursday.
Yes.
I'm more excited about What If.
Have a Star Wars Visions recap on Thursdays. We're going to do it at 3:00 on John's channel.
5 p.m. Eastern.
5 p.m. Eastern. That's
So same time as mine.
on Thursdays?
Thursday. I'll let you off.
Yeah.
I'm going to be on Wednesday.
We picked Thursday because we were going to do Friday, but Shabby and his guys do that. We can't do it Saturday because we've got us, and then we've got the 3 men. Can't do it Wednesday because, we don't want to spoil everything. It'll be bad enough.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
To, do. So we're going to do that, and we're going to talk about the show, kind of its influences.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I think it's going to be so cool to see something totally different.
Yeah.
Because it's not going to be anything that we've seen before, and you can't read into it. You can't,
But what are you gonna watch first? Star Wars or What If?
Star Wars, because I stopped watching What If. I've only seen 2 episodes.
What?
I haven't been able to catch up. I haven't had time, and Disney got blocked at work. So usually when I do my 2 a.m. shifts on Saturday, I could catch up with some stuff.
Yeah.
But now Disney Plus has been, and even ESPN got blocked.
Wow.
And so now I can't catch up, and I keep meaning to just sit down and burn through what I've missed. And
It's
good. It's really good.
Because now I've started this mess, so I gotta clean this up. I can't deal with clutter, and it.
What is that face behind you, Chris?
Huh?
Hey, Nathan. How you doing, Nathan? Man, I loved that video, Nathan. That was a good one. I liked. There was one I think I commented on his video. Yeah. There's a face behind you. What the heck is that, Chris?
Face that is down here.
Yeah, that green thing.
That is my couch
Couch
potato.
potato.
That's
What?
my couch potato.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Which may end up going up here. I'm gonna maybe put some Funko cereals away and put it up there.
Gotcha.
So, but that's where my lightsaber in box sits, just in sight, so that it'll bug sleeping. But I haven't opened it yet.
Gotcha.
I'm excited because it's new Star Wars.
Me too.
I will always be excited for new Star Wars, even if it's something as odd as this. But being as odd as it is, I think is actually cool. I just hope that they're doing something with it. Like, will there be Black Series figures for it? You know that they've already got to be working on that kick-ass samurai sword lightsaber,
Right? Yeah.
as a legacy one.
Bandai will be doing them.
Huh?
Bandai will be doing them.
Yeah, Bandai will do
I'd
it
be
first.
happy with that. Let Bandai do that whole thing.
Yeah.
Just let them have that whole license and say go.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of animated series and anime and Japanese anime and stuff like that, or that style anyway. So the Last Airbender, there's a new Aang figure in stores, and I saw the freaking the dude that he rides on, the freaking like bantha thing with the six legs.
Yeah, I saw him this week too, and there's a vehicle too, like an air vehicle.
Yeah, there was some kind of air vehicle thing.
Yeah.
I
And
was
so-
like, oh my gosh, I'll have to get those because I don't know, I'm just like a sucker when I see that stuff. And if they have the actual animals and the vehicles to go with the figure, I'm like, oh my gosh, that just grabs me and pulls me in.
So once again, we have Mcfarland, who puts out a new series of DC figures, a new series completely for Last Airbender.
Yeah,
with all that stuff.
they are
And
McFarlane, aren't
he's
they?
doing,
Yeah.
The Batman 66 and the Disney mirror figures all at the same time.
Yeah.
But Hasbro can't get stuff out.
I saw the Infinity and Beyond guy at
Buzz?
store.
Buzz?
Yeah, Buzz. Yeah, it was the PowerCon video. That's what it was. Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah. I was surprised that Nathan, in that set, that they didn't have there's not a Captain Carter Black Series figure. I didn't think that Selfie was going to be Sylvie, whatever her name is, was going to be in the What If wave.
Gotcha.
But at least those are out.
Yeah, it's a bit weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
We ain't got an Agatha neither. I'd like an Agatha.
Yeah. And these make them
You're right. There's no Agatha yet either. You're right.
No.
I would probably buy one. I don't even buy Marvel Legends figures, really. I bought Odin because I like Anthony Hopkins. And I bought that because it was $13 and it's a cool looking figure.
Yeah.
But I would definitely buy an Agatha. I'll buy the Thor. I'll buy both the Loki figures. I'm going to buy that zombie Captain America because that was cool.
Yeah.
I want Captain Carter.
Captain Carter.
I want Sylvie. I want the Doctor Strange.
The Doctor Strange does look kind of cool.
There's a couple though that I did buy just to make the Watcher, and I might actually end up selling the figure itself.
Let me know.
To be quite frank, because I'm going to keep the Peggy Carter, of course, the zombie, the Spider-Man I want, but
Let me know, John.
All right, there's one or two others where either that or, if you want to, Mark, we'll just.
I'm not
trade
bothered about
for
the
that.
watch. I'm not bothered about the Build-A-Figure.
Yeah, we'll just trade for the Yoda then if you want. That's all right.
Well, I'm sending you
Well,
that
I did
anyway.
pick up a few new Funko.
Batmite. Oh, I love Batmite.
We have to see. I hope that I get. I shouldn't say this out loud, but I've actually been doing fairly well with chases recently. And so I don't know. Actually, don't know what the chase of the Batmite is, but
Black and blue, black suit or a blue suit, right?
is he okay?
I don't know. I'm just guessing.
So he's
Oh, look at him. He looks
Batman
great.
66 outfit. Nope, he's just the normal. So it must be that he's in a black outfit. You're right. He must be in Batman 89 for that.
I'm just guessing, but that seems like a natural thing to
that
do.
makes sense. Well, they never show you. I'm sure somebody has said, but it just shows what the normal one looks like on the outside. And I got Leatherface. And we're talking about, boy, that Halloween Kills video trailer looked really good.
Oh, is Mike Myers back?
Yeah, everybody who survived the first movie is back in this movie.
Huh.
Wow.
So, that's not a lot of her friends, but, it's enough. Plus, it's still Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah, she's coming back, huh?
Ooh, I think I got a Chase.
Oh, he's all bloody.
He's all bloody. Yay! You found the Chase.
Huh.
Woot.
So if that happens, do you go back and get a second one to get the original?
Sometimes I do, but I'm horrible at mystery mini things. And so I have actually picked up 3 Donatellos or something. I ended up giving them away to somebody, and I got the 3 Chases.
What?
So eventually I had to trade somebody who had gotten two normals so that I could have a normal one.
Wow.
Yeah. And I got Neo.
Oh, there you go.
Timely with that. The John Wick Matrix movie.
Yep.
Which I didn't know that was coming out in Christmas.
No way, really? I didn't know.
Yeah, it comes out like the week after Spider-Man.
And Dune, is Dune pushed back till like January?
No, Dune's at the end of October.
What? I thought that was Christmas.
Yeah.
No, it moved.
Wow.
It's Ghostbusters November.
Ghostbusters is the 1st of November. It goes, next up is, I don't know if there's anything this coming weekend, but then there's Addams Family 2, then James Bond, then Halloween Kills, then Dune, then Ghostbusters. There's something else toward the end of November. And then Matrix, Spider-Man, West Side Story, whole bunch of stuff. No, darn. Just normal.
Looks neat, though.
Yeah.
Who's doing the Halloween movies these days? It's not Rob Zombie.
Right?
No.
Yeah, good.
I don't know who's directing them.
Because I was not a fan of those Rob Zombie remakes. I did not, for Leatherface, for all of it. I just didn't. He's not my kind of horror. I don't like the Rob Zombie movies.
That's why when I found out he got a hold of the Munsters, I'm very upset.
I got that.
Really?
Yeah, so Tim Burton is doing a sequel to the Addams Family series, is basically, where Wednesday is going to some sort of weird finishing school. And so
I don't mind if Tim Burton does an odd take on something like that, but we'll see.
And this, they got Catherine Zeta-Jones to play Morticia, so
gotcha.
Nurse. Yeah, Dune's actually already out in some places.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Eternals. That's November.
Eternals, right?
Eternals
October,
I think.
So
we just saw Shang-Chi. We saw Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi.
Pan Am Stewardess. I still need to see Shang-Chi. I haven't gotten to it.
I thought it was fun. It was all right.
I think I'm going to go Thursday. Because I'm supposed to have Thursday off, so we'll see.
But it is a little weird when I feel like some of the best scenes were the after credit scenes.
Yeah,
that's how
you're waiting for other people to come in at you from other movies.
Yeah, that's how some Marvel stuff is. I always look at every origin film as its own thing.
Yeah,
because it's
Wong,
I didn't particularly like Captain Marvel, but it was a good origin movie for her.
Yeah,
I still don't really like Thor. I love Thor 3, but every one of them's a good origin film. The best origin film is still Captain America and
was good.
Iron Man.
And the Iron Man one was good. Yeah.
This is
the whole Cap film. I think the whole Captain America film series, going in from 1 to 2 to Civil War and then going on from there, is just a great. They're some of the best films. They really are.
It's basically its own thing.
Yeah.
You could remove it from the Marvel universe, and those movies could stand on their own, basically.
Yeah, really, you could. But the last 4, right? Wasn't Winter Soldier, Civil War, Endgame, Infinity, and Endgame, weren't they all Russo brothers?
Oh, yeah.
So that's probably why.
Joe Johnson did the first.
Well, yeah, I'm saying Winter Soldier on, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So that's probably why those have that really good film and continuity kind of thing. Yeah, yeah.
We got it's Spider-Man before Doctor Strange, isn't it?
Yeah, Spider-Man, then Morpheus, then Doctor Strange.
And we got Venom too. The
Venom's next week.
Is it really next week? Wow.
Yeah.
See, I might have to join. They were advertising there's a new Regal Club where you pay what was it, like $20 a month, and you get to see all the movies you want unlimited. They're bringing it back.
Yeah, we'll have to see how that works. But the guy, I know somebody who runs an AMC, and he said that was actually a scam, because then it ended up that people didn't go to as many movies as they thought they were.
No, when I was paying, first I did Movie Pass.
Yeah.
And I was going to 2 movies a week. I literally saw every single movie that came out. And back then when I had Movie Pass, I was actually doing a review on YouTube. But after like 100 movie reviews, I noticed they were still only getting like 7 views. Like the toys are getting a couple hundred, where the movie reviews, literally some of them were only like 7. So I was like, well, clearly people on my channel don't want to watch movie reviews from me. And a lot of them would get copyright strikes, which I don't understand. Yeah. Even if I cut the music out and just showed a clip of the preview or something, I'd get a strike. And I'm like, oh, come on. Other people are putting the whole preview on there,
You guys.
So I did buy 2 of Sloth. So we'll have to see.
Ruth? Baby Ruth?
I think actually he has a baby Ruth in the chase. I'm not sure.
But then I was on one of them after the Movie Pass died, because it went bankrupt basically, because it got all the way down to where it was like $10 a month. They were losing money hand over fist,
Yeah.
And I joined one of them, either AMC or Regal.
Mama, you've been bad.
And I was at least seeing 1 movie a week when I had that pass. With all these movies coming out, I'll definitely go.
For people like you, me, and Mark, that they'll lose money with us.
Yeah, they will.
If we actually started going to movies like we used to, because I was thinking back at it, in the 80s and 90s and stuff. My friends and I would go see 2 or 3 movies a weekend, easy. Sometimes we'd go see 3 movies in a day because we only had a day to go do stuff.
Well, we used to, because my dad would drop us off on weekends, or if we had a day off from school. Yeah. If he had to go to work and he didn't know what to do with us, he'd drop us off at the movie theater, and we'd sit there the whole time he's at work, and then he'd come back and pick us up.
Yeah. Sadly, I did not get a chase, so I do have an extra Sloth. But that'd be cool. I think Brave Star is one of those things that, Gilster wants to know why those don't pop up in his recommendations. They're probably
called Red Letter Media.
Oh, I ended up deleting them all from the channel, so they're not on the channel anymore because they were.
You should create a second channel and put them all back on.
Yeah. Call it Red Letter Media too.
Or put them all back on, but have them for members only.
There you go. Yeah, It was back when what was it, like that movie? Was it Annihilation? The Arrival. I remember I did a review for the Arrival, so it was back at that time period and earlier.
That's true. G-Force movies were only $5. That's generally why I'll probably go on Thursday, because I can still get $5 to go see Shang-Chi.
Ricka.
Got
a smirky face.
Oof, oof.
Oof.
Hey, his armor is separate. His armor is a separate piece.
Huh.
Wow.
Interesting. Wonder if they'd ever do, not to give Hasbro ideas, wonder if they'd ever do a Black Series figure or something where you could pop the Stormtrooper armor off of them.
Yeah. Should have done that with Finn.
Oh, that knife, this dagger, this knife.
Nice.
Look at that. Fits so good in the
knife.
In the foot leg sheath there. That's pretty cool.
Am I the only one who thought that was a missed opportunity in the Bad Batch, at least season 1, that at some point Wrecker didn't say, that's not a knife, this is a knife. Pulls out a new vibro knife against a normal knife.
Yeah.
Only people our age generally would have understood that gag, but that's a knife, definitely. Yeah, see, Dave, that's why one of the things that's why I canceled all my pre-orders, because I'm seeing people are telling me Wreckers and stuff are in stores. Well, no, they're not. I don't see them.
Well, mine showed up. My Wrecker showed up in the mail from the pre-order. But I think he came from GameStop, if I remember right.
Possibly.
But
hey, John.
Tick I saw in the store today, so I canceled my pre-order because I did have him on order, but I canceled it right after I bought him. As soon as I got in the car after buying him in the store. And you know what's crazy?
Set?
Yeah, the Lando was there too, but I passed on Lando for now because I didn't have the money. But he was just $17.88. So they're not even $20 right now. I don't know why. It's a brand new figure, but they had them marked down.
Hey, Michael.
And they're sugar-free.
Yes.
Yeah. Don't eat the plastic. Oof.
Yeah, I've seen people playing with that Lando. That Lando is beautiful.
Yeah, I have him on order, so I just had to wait though, because otherwise I would have grabbed him. But my
only one Costco.
My toy budget is still technically shot. I shouldn't have even bought tech today, but
yeah, tell me about it.
I had to. I went a little over my budget.
£66.
Yeah. That'll push you over quick.
Yeah, not good.
Yeah. Because I've only ever gotten Hunter and that Elite Trooper, the only two I've ever found, and that was back in April.
Yeah. Because what happened was we had to pay for Galactus, and then the same day, my Arc, the Transformer Arc, the Titan, he shipped, and I ended up having to pay $160 for him because I had ordered him. So it was like, I was like, are you kidding me? Like, why, Hasbro, what the hell are you thinking? Like, that's like a jab, like, haha, everybody who ordered Galactus, we're going to stick you with another bill right now. Look at our planning. It's like.
Well, I've been after that Hella 2-pack for so long. And I was on Amazon looking at this, which was £66. It's £52 for the Hella 2-pack. And I'm thinking, why didn't I get that before? I'm just, So that's still there waiting for me as well. Maybe next month.
My Comic Mall and the Luke still haven't shown up. The one in those boxes that open.
Uh-huh.
Like, I got the other two, Jackson and the red guy, the guard dude. But then the Luke and the Mall still have never shown up. And other people have had them for 6 months. And I'm like, I don't know why mine haven't shown up. Yeah.
Yeah, GameStop's had those forever.
Yeah.
In fact, I think one of a week before, so one of Brandon's last videos, he'd gotten his Luke.
Yeah.
But, Exactly. How many do you really need?
Yeah, I do
you
that.
know,
I look round and I think, what can I sell to buy?
No, I did not get a Sentinel. The Sentinel and the Razor Crest came out too close to each other, so I had to pick one at that time. So I picked the Razor Crest. But I do really want the Sentinel. I wish that, heck, maybe
I know you did, G. I know.
Maybe some people out there will think that the knee problem is such a bad thing that they're going to end up selling those Sentinels for like $100. You know what I mean? They'll be like dumping them on the market because no one's going to want them because they're all broken. And maybe I'll just get one for cheap. Who knows? Wishful thinking, right? Because
Mark, I wish I would have known you needed that, because I bought 5 of them for $5 a piece.
The 2-pack?
And turned around and sold them at a show for $15 each.
Oh,
the 2-pack there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I didn't know you were looking for those. That was back.
It has been at £104 on Amazon. And it's gone down to 52.
Wad.
So it's all right at 52.
Oof oof is Meatwad. Oh, I love Meatwad.
He's been Meatwad for a while.
I just noticed that.
But your Meatwad is just he's just kind of, and he's, I don't know what you people want.
Am I swimming now?
Am I swimming now?
Am I swimming now?
Yeah, you guys are starting to piss me off.
Oh.
Yeah, so you'll have to watch for us, John. You'll have to watch your ollies. And
yeah. Well, I got to go back up there next time. The Ollies is by my brother, so I have to drive up there. And
well, this is what I'm collecting now. This is what I'm desperate to get. I'm desperate to get all 12 of these.
Yeah,
I'm not buying any more of those.
Shortly.
I am.
Funny. I haven't seen
Spider-Man, and I'm missing 2. And
I haven't seen them show up in our stores yet. They haven't shown up in our stores yet. So
go to Amazon.
I'm waiting.
This box, I don't remember what you had to look it up as, but this comes with 6.
Okay.
And they don't duplicate.
Oh, nice.
Half the set in this box.
Right.
And then I picked up some, and I actually ended up with a couple extras.
Yeah.
I ended up with an extra Gamora and an extra Captain Carter.
Yeah.
And out of all the ones I bought, and so now I'm not buying anymore because I got my Vision yesterday, and so now I don't want to. I'm. It's bad enough. I'm horrible. Minifigures I'm worse at than anything. Because I can't her. That's it. Rambo. That's the other one I'm missing. Rambo and Spider-Man.
Okay. Since I started working for them, they stopped sending me, but like one of the last things I got when I was in Seattle, you remember those the Batman movie, the Lego Batman movie? They had minifigures for that. They sent me like boxes of them. I had a party where we had like 20 or 30 people come over, and I had 200 Lego Batman minifigures that people were going through and opening. Jeez. And there was still, when the party left, there was still 30 or 40 unopened, so I was like giving them out. I think I gave them out at Halloween. Also, I was like, here, instead of candy, have a Batman figure, because they sent me so many. It was like 4 or 5 boxes of them,
Wow.
And I think there's like 60 in a box. And It was just crazy. One day I just got this lump in the mail, and it was like, Lego, review these on your channel and give them away. And I'm like,
yeah, if you do get a box of the Marvel, they're exactly 2 to a box. So you'll get 2 complete sets in a box.
Okay, yeah, that's how they do them now.
And then I need inside information. You may or may not know that they have hinted at a new line of minifigs for next year.
I know there's Star Wars coming.
Star Wars is coming too, but somebody said Muppets.
I haven't seen anything yet, but I will see. Yeah.
That I would love to see.
I had heard about the Marvel and there's a Disney one, and there's and I heard about the Star Wars coming up. They finally because it's a separate license agreement to do a minifigure blind bag set.
Yeah.
And they had all the other ones, and they had gotten Harry Potter, but they were really working on trying to get Marvel, and they finally did. And then Star Wars was one of their last ones, and I heard they finally got Star Wars to agree. So,
well, Star Wars would be stupid not to. What do they care to start with? They're getting money. You could do a whole wave of nothing but clone troopers.
Yeah.
You could have 12 different clone troopers and we would all buy them.
Oh, yeah, and multiples of them.
In multiples of them.
Yeah.
Because they're an army builder.
Yeah. Well, there was actually a year or two where you'll notice if you look at Star Wars sets, like after the Death Star in that big Star Destroyer or something, where they I think it was Cloud City too, where they had like 20 minifigures. Mm-hmm. There was a year or two where they said, because Lucasfilm came back and went, we don't feel like you should be giving away that many minifigures in a set. So from now on, the agreement actually said no more than 6 minifigures per set. And so for a year or so, there was because they thought that people would buy more sets if they could only get 6 in a set, where they had this thing in their mind where they were like, well, if someone buys that Death Star, they're going to get 20 figures. They're never going to buy one with Luke in it again because they got Luke. They're not going to buy another one with Luke's. I know, we all do.
In a speeder, a land speeder, in a Tatooine station, in the Lars homestead, in the Obi-Wan's homestead. Yes. I must have 4 or 5 Tatooine Lukes. And let alone every Bespin Luke I have, an X-Wing Luke I have.
I know, yeah. But that didn't last. Now you'll notice they're back to packing as many as they want.
Well, that's because some of us looked at the Super Star Destroyer that came with 4 minifigs and we're like, I'm not paying $500 for 4 minifigs.
That's probably why. It was one of those. It's still in that window of where they were limiting the amount of minifigures Lego could put in the set.
That's crazy. I mean,
like I said, it didn't last. They quickly pulled
that. Not Daily Planet. What's the Marvel version?
Oh, the Tower, Avengers Tower, or the
where Spider-Man works.
Oh, the Bugle.
Daily Bugle or whatever.
Bugle, right?
Yeah. So many minifigs.
Yeah,
I was like,
it does.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I thought there actually wasn't going to be a wave of minifigs like the blinds because there were so many in that one. I was like, they just put them all in that.
The other weird thing is the Advent calendars just came out, and the new Star Wars one's got 10 or 12 at least minifigures in it. The Marvel one's got 10 or 12 or 13.
That Star Wars one looks rubbish.
And then I looked at well, it's finally this year they're selling out because it's Mandalorian themed.
Yeah, it's all Mandalorian. It's all what were in last year.
Last year I got the Harry Potter one or whatever, and I got it for $20. This year they're $40.
And they are. They went up. And the Harry Potter ones, you don't get as many minifigures. That's what baffles me. Why is there 4?
Yeah, it's a lot of scenery in that.
Yeah, it's a lot of scenery stuff. But they have been putting a lot of figures into the sets recently.
They have, yeah. Oh, yeah, he looked good.
That was a cool build.
I caught the tail end of that. I don't know if you saw me in the chat.
Put Peggy on the back. The good thing about that is the Peggy is totally different.
Yeah, they usually do that. Yeah.
The hair is different, and the colours on the shield and the uniform's different. That's good.
Oh, Michael's saying the Star Wars minifigs might be only at the Lego store.
Dear
God.
That
could be. They could be exclusive. Yeah.
I would hope not for those people's sake.
I got to get down there and use my credit and get it all squared away. I've got some store credit to use.
Is very far. Statler and Wardorf are pretty close to my favorite. Gonzo will always be my favorite Muppet.
Mika.
Yeah, me. I like the little aliens. I like the aliens. Yep. Yep.
I love going to Dragon Con when those guys are there. They just stand in an elevator.
Yeah.
And you'll push the button. Ooh. Up, down. Yep. They're hilarious. And they'll just wander this floor. And they're hilarious.
Did any of you guys like the new Muppet show that was on the Disney Plus?
One? No.
No. There's a new one on Disney Plus, like Muppets Now or something like that.
Oh, the little Muppet shorts. That was actually okay.
I liked that. Yeah.
hate the Muppets. You know, I don't that ABC show where they
it was
tried to
basically
make it like
30
The
Rock.
Office.
It was
Yeah, it
30
was like
Rock.
30 Rock or The Office,
Yeah.
and I didn't like that. They're not, you know.
I like the
But
guest stars. I want to go back to the original formula, have Mark Hamill back on, have C-3PO walk in, you know? Like,
yeah, I don't want people to the ABC show had guest stars, but they didn't do anything.
No, they didn't. They didn't do anything. No.
It was like,
and even the shorts, they just have a quick interview with her for like 5 minutes, and that's it.
Yeah.
It's like it's not the same, you know.
All I care about in life is coming in 2 weeks when Disney's The Muppets Haunted Mansion hits Disney Plus. Now, when are you going to Disney?
October 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay. So I'm going to have to request that if you see Muppets Haunted Mansion stuff, that you take some pictures and send me IMs, and I can start PayPaling you money right
You got it. Yeah, no, I will.
Because I'm afraid that by the time I get there in December, all that will have been clearanced out or just removed.
Yeah.
It won't be Halloween anymore.
I'll definitely, no problem. I mean,
the Yoda lamp.
For any of you guys, yeah, I got to get the Yoda lamp. Yeah,
Yoda lamp. We all want Yoda lamps.
There's actually 2 Yoda things I got to get there this year. There's a new talking Yoda that I saw, and then that Yoda lamp. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is true. That was great. This live stream's not half bad. You're right. It's all bad.
It's all bad. Oh yeah, pigs in space.
Pigs in space.
Now the continuing story of a quack that's gone to the dog. Veterinarian's hospital.
The news show is good too because it's so bland and dry humor. You know, like.
Yeah, I can't wait for that Muppets thing's gonna be good, and it's Ed Asner's last appearance. He's in as one of the ghosts. I guess they've got a whole bunch of guest stars, like they normally would for a Muppets thing.
Yeah,
who are different ghosts and caretaker and that kind of stuff. So, but I don't know what it's. I hope that they're going to use this and then develop an overlay for Florida.
Oh, that would be cool. Yeah.
And then
I love the Muppet. Did you ever go to the Muppet Theater in the Hollywood Studios?
Yes.
I love that. Yeah, the way they do the projected images onto the walls and the different characters show up, it's just brilliant. I love it. Yeah.
Yeah, when we went back, last time I was there was 99, and they still had that kind of the back studio lot tour thing was still kind of going.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So there was still the area that had Muppets in it that are now, of course, in the Muppet Museum in Atlanta. But they still had like the whole set of Muppets Christmas Carol.
Oh, wow.
But it was on the roof, and it was all of London, Victorian London, because how they had to do the fog to make it look right was filmed it upside down. So they built the whole thing and then turned it upside down to get the clouds to roll properly through the shot. And they had
is that because once they flipped it upside down, they did like a smoke effect on it?
Yeah, and so the smoke effect looked like clouds across the sky instead of fog on the bottom.
Gotcha. Interesting.
And they had a ton of the marionettes and stuff from Nightmare Before Christmas and stuff from The Rocketeer and Tron. It was pretty cool.
Oof, it's Florida. We're going to Disney World in Florida. And Sleeping Collectibles is going that same weekend. Nemuriel, it's someone who's more in Sleeping's camp, I think, than in our chats. But Nemuriel will be there. And I think he said there was 2 or 3 other people coming from different states.
And Nemuriel is a Cobain Games wife.
So Cobain's going to be there. Yeah.
And of course, Space Buns will be there.
Yeah, and I think Sleeping said a couple other people from other states are coming in. So it's kind of a meetup. We're all kind of doing a meetup. You know, unofficial. Cool. It's sort of on the whim. You know, we don't have any plans. I don't even know which day we're meeting up yet, but yeah, we're kind of winging it and
yeah, I'm kind of doing the same thing. I'm meeting up with some people I haven't seen in a few years in Florida in December when we go. And I'm hoping maybe catch up with you. We'll see. And
I'd love that. Wherever you are, I mean, yeah, I'll drive up and see you. Yeah, don't worry.
Yeah, we'll be there from the 1st through the 7th.
Of what?
Of December.
December, okay.
So we fly in that Wednesday afternoon and fly out the following Wednesday afternoon. So
cool. Are you going just Disney, or are you going to go to Universal?
No, we were going to do Universal. Mom's decided it's going to be too much for her.
Okay.
We're going for her 70th birthday, which was last year.
Yeah.
But, she thinks it's just too much. For one day, it'd be almost $600.
Yeah.
For us to get there. And she's just like, and what if I get tired in the middle of the day? And then we have to get all the way back to our hotel at Art and Animation.
Gotcha.
I need to call them and see if we can get a little bit of an upgrade or something. I'm really hoping that when I talk to them, maybe they'll give us a discount on the Christmas parade.
Talk about the because what I did is I called them that one night and we talked about the new system for the lightning lane. And what ended up happening was the very next morning they called me up, like right away. It was like 9 a.m. and they said, we've been upgraded you to a suite, and they moved me to a different hotel. And
Wow.
So I think they got scared because I've heard that now about 30,000 people have canceled because of the new Lightning Lane ride situation. So I think they were seeing so many cancellations, and because my questions were directly about that, I think that's why they upgraded me to a suite. Because they were like, we better make sure this guy doesn't call back and cancel or something.
Well, and
so
Mom
start asking him about that. Be like, well, I'm concerned about this thing. Is there any way you could sweeten the deal to make me want to stay?
My mom has a Disney credit card, and they sent her something in the mail just the other day that said that they're giving 25% off stays with no interest on the thing. But it's only for December 12th through the 24th. So you get 25% off your hotel. Well, we're going on the 1st to the 8th, so that doesn't work for us at all.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm kind of going to call them and say, can you fiddle this?
It sucks that if a week later we'd have a deal. Yeah, why don't you cut us a deal now? Yeah.
And we can't because there's 3 of us going, and we've all got different jobs that have all gotten approved for vacation. So... it's that lightning thing, that's going to bite him in the butt because everybody's mad. Yeah, especially if it was just, say, John going and he wanted to skip the line at, Haunted Mansion or something. Okay, maybe. But if you have your wife, and a couple kids, that's $100 a ride to move forward in. And you would have thought they were the busiest, but that's when they're giving the biggest discounts.
Yeah. Well, it's something like, I guess the way she explained it on the phone was it's going to be something like an extra $15 or whatever per ticket per person, and you get to choose 2 rides with that, or maybe it was 3 rides. I think it was 3 rides per park. So if you got a park hopper pass, you've got to do that per park. And then, but if you just wanted to go on one ride, I think it's like $5 or $10 or something like that to pay for the Lightning Lane for one ride. And then, but they do remind you on the phone that you don't have to pay for the Lightning Lane. You can just get in line like a regular person. Yeah. Your admission fee gets you in line. The only reason you're paying is to skip that line, and you get an allotted time, which is what they used to do with the Fast Pass, but the Fast Pass used to be free. You just had to pick 1 or 2 rides, where now they're doing it where they're changing the name from Fast Pass to Lightning Lane, and they're making you pay for the Lightning Lane service.
I've already got my Magic Band.
Oh, look at that. Mine is Baby Yoda.
My mom's is a Hocus Pocus, but also Mom...
they keep coming out with new cool ones that I like.
They do.
Yeah.
Mom has to use a wheelchair to get around, so we'll be able to get skip lines a little bit.
I was because that's what we asked too about my brother, because when we went the last time with my brother, the first day he didn't make it that long because the lines were killing him with his disability. So when we went to the office first thing in the morning, the second day when my brother and I were there, they gave him a disability badge, and we were able to skip all. And they actually assigned us for different rides that we wanted to go on, so we could just go there at the allotted time and just skip the line and get right on. And they let one person, so only one person can go with the disabled person. So if you've got a family of 4, only one of you is going with the wheelchair person. The other 2 have to wait in the line.
What?
They've actually changed that now. You can actually have your entire party up to 4 people.
Oh, really?
On it. So I think they figured out that a mom, a dad, and 2 kids could get
Yeah.
it.
Because
So
we were
they
like,
said-
what do you do if you've got a family? You got to kick the kids out and go with your
Disabled kids.
program it all on your Magic Band now.
Okay.
So your Magic Band will be completely programmed that you're in with the handicapped person, and then you go up and you just it's kind of like the Fast Pass system,
Yeah.
but where you come back at a certain time for that
Yeah.
ride.
You come back at a certain time. Yeah, that's what they did. Yeah.
So I'm hoping they give us a little bit. What I really would love is some free tickets to that stupid parade at night thing they're doing for Christmas now.
Oh, wow. I didn't
That
know they
really that ruined the trip for my mom, because she really wanted to see the Disney parade, and now you have to pay extra $200.
Whoa.
What?
Yeah, it's
Wow.
it runs from 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. You get 4 extra hours in the park. It's limited every night, and it's $206 a person.
Well, that's kind of like the Star Wars weekend event they do,
Mm-hmm.
where you they close the park at like 8 o'clock, I think, and you get to stay. If you pay the extra money, you get to stay until like midnight, 1 o'clock in the park. But with the Star Wars one, like the last time they did it, Jonas Sutomo was there. Anthony Daniels was there. I think Warwick Davis was there. So, and they were hanging out in the park. Like my friend that went was just like, he was sitting there having a drink with Warwick Davis, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. So they're not like, behind a wall, they actually are mingling with the crowd and in the cantina having a drink with you and stuff. So it's kind of cool when they do the Star Wars ones. At least I think so. I want to go someday. I'll pay the $200 to do that and meet the stars and hang out with them.
Yeah, it would be, Disney is its own language.
Yeah.
And
I'll be to Disneyland Paris.
And I next time I'm over, we're going to Paris. My buddy's already said we're going to take some extra time. And go
It's
over.
one thing I regret doing when we were in Japan. We were sitting in Japan and we saw the bus that was going to Disney, and my friends that I was with, they were like, "Do you want to do that for a day?" And I was like, "I don't care, let's do it." And then something happened and we ended up not doing it. And it's something that now I wish that I had really been forceful and been like, "No, we have to do this while we're here. Let's go to Disney Japan for a day." But yeah.
And I haven't decided yet if I'm going to do the lightsaber experience or not yet.
Do it.
If I can get in Doc Ondar's,
$250.
yeah, it's over 200. Yeah, if I can get into Doc Ondar's, I've always considered buying another one.
Then I have a lightsaber that I have to carry around with me and then get on the plane with.
Oh
and,
yeah, you're plane riding, aren't you?
I might be able to ship it back easy, but then I have an open lightsaber. What in the hell am I going to do with that?
It's in a foam. You get a nice foam case like bag for it.
Yeah.
The bag itself is probably worth $50 the way it's created.
It's a neat bag, and I do see people wandering around with it, and I would like to have my saber and take a picture in front of the Millennium Falcon at night.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But I got to save for that, because when we're going is the first week of the month, and my mortgage will be due.
Right.
So I have to make sure I save enough money for the trip and to pay my bills, all in a week where I won't have any overtime because I'll only work 40 hours for its vacation. So
Sai's talking about the Tron ride. It did open in Japan. Yeah, it did open just this past year, And in Japan, it's one of the fastest roller coasters of that style in the world. You know, where you hang, because you're actually on like a bike kind of contraption, but strapped in. It's sort of the way the seats are designed. They kind of look like those bikes. And I think you're either hanging above or are you hanging below? I can't remember.
I think you're sitting on it like a light cycle. Like
this. And it's above the rack, right? Yeah. But I heard that for that kind of coaster, the way it's designed, it's one of the fastest in the world.
Cool.
But I see it under construction. It's right next to Space Mountain in Florida here, and Mark and I saw it being built. We saw it under construction, but at the time I didn't know what it was. But when I saw the videos of people going to Japan, I was like, "That's the exact ride that was being built next to Space Mountain." So we're getting the Tron ride soon.
And it should be open in March, they say now.
Yeah, but when I was looking up
for the 50th anniversary,
when I was looking up stuff, they had to scale it down to fit U.S. regulations. It can't go as fast as the Japanese one because we have weird laws that say that people will die if you go too fast. So I'm like,
kind of had to be made for, let's say, the largeness.
Yeah, or that could be too. Yeah,
of the American public.
Scale it for the size of us Americans. Yeah.
Dave, there are 3 of us going with plane tickets, aircraft, and everything else. We haven't even gotten there to eat or anything. We're spending $5,000.
Yeah, it can be crazy. Like me being a Florida resident, I pay about $38 a month for a gold package resident pass that lets me go in anytime I want during the year. And so what does that come out to? That's $500. $500 probably a year.
Yeah.
But my hotel this time for 4 days was around $650 or so. And then while if my brother goes, who does not have a pass, he'll pay $100 for the day, and then he adds $30 for the park hopper, so we can jump between parks. So if he went for 4 days, he'd spend over $400 just on the ticket. So I mean, it can be. And then you got to pay for food, and you want to buy souvenirs. You know, like I've easily spent $500 on food and souvenirs in one day while I was there. You know, easily.
Well, and if you're looking to do the build a droid or build a saber, that's a couple hundred extra. And they nickel and dime you.
Yeah.
You know.
Like a lot of times, just getting a drink will cost you $5 or $6.
Oh yeah.
You know, you want a bottle of water, $4 or $5 right there. You want a Coke, $6. You know, so get some popcorn, $5 for that. You know, it's like you're at a movie theater, paying movie theater concession prices the whole day.
Yeah. Captive audience, yeah.
Yeah.
That is very true. It is concession prices constantly.
Yeah.
But it's going to be her last vacation and her last trip to Disney. So we're going anyway. And we're celebrating my buddy's. It'll be his 55th birthday this year. It was my 50th this year. So everybody's hitting a milestone.
Yeah.
And, plus, fuck COVID, we're going anyway. I had a buddy from England who was coming, but the press has scared him into not moving. Plus, he's afraid to get trapped here, which I can't cope with that. I mean, we're just now allowing European visitors to maybe come over if you can completely prove that you're virus free. Like the 15 or 20,000 Haitians we have in Texas at the moment who don't have to get it.
Yeah. Hey, Vern, did you see the new?
Wow, that's kind of forceful, Vern. Hell to you too.
Yeah, hell to you, Vern. Did you see the new Netflix show that stole your name?
What's it called?
It's called Oak Studios.
Oh no!
New Netflix show which stole Vern's name.
Oh no! I turned 50 in April.
It's got Sigourney Weaver in it though, so.
Well, then that's okay.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
All is forgiven.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, and he he says even if he got trapped here, he could do 70% of his job from my house. But even then, you know, he knows people who did get trapped here for most of a year because they couldn't leave because we're dicks and we wouldn't let them go back to England. Which I don't know. That's kidnapping, I would think. But, you know, yeah, there's people who are trapped in Canada. There are people who are trapped in New Zealand and stuff. Yeah. I mean, there are worse places to be trapped than New Zealand, but the company I work for sends some stuff to some bases and stuff in Hawaii. And one of them got trapped in their hotel room for 4 months.
Oh, dear.
They were allowed, they were like prisoners. They were allowed 1 hour a day to go down to the gym or the pool. Then they had to go back up, room service for every meal for 4 months. Damn. That was crazy.
G-Force, are we exactly the same age? I turned 50 in January of 2023.
Wow.
Kids.
I'm 48.
Damn kids.
So let's see. Yeah, because 2022, it'll be 49. And then,
cheers.
Yeah, 2023, it'll be 50. January of 20. So, yeah.
Yeah, Vern, they can just, you know, no, that because they were there on company business, the company had to pick it up.
Yeah, that's the thing that I always enjoyed too. Was every year that I've worked for Lego so far, they've gone to Disney for our corporate meeting once a year. So they give us and they buy like a suite for us too. We get like extra rooms. We got a kitchen in there. We can cook our food, and they do it for like 2 or 3 days. And we have a meeting every morning till like noonish or so to go over corporate stuff. But then they give us the afternoon till night and just hang out at one of the Disney parks. And then the next morning we're up and doing another meeting for a chunk. And then we go to Disney. And so it's like, but this year they didn't do it. Yeah.
One of the last big meetings we had for KB, they did at a hotel right across the street from Universal.
Oh, cool.
And that was when City Walk and stuff had just kind of opened. And so we were like, you know, you guys can go over there. And like 90% of us were like, no, we're good. We'll take some taxis and go. So we all went over to Disney World for like, I think we had 6 hours. It was harsh to try and get stuff done.
Yeah, right. But this year they're not going because of COVID. They asked all the employees, and of course, I think I was the only one that said yes, I'll go to Disney. But a lot of most of the staff was like, no, I'm still scared of COVID. So we're doing it on Zoom tomorrow. We're doing a Zoom call tomorrow, and I got to spend like 4 hours on the kind of freaking meeting on a call, and I'm like, oh.
Gross.
And they sent us a box of our team building exercises, like, you know, markers and paper and a little Lego set that we're going to build together and all this. And it's just kind of like, no one can see it. No one can. Yeah, they're not going to know. Half these people aren't even going to know how to stream or do Zoom. And it's like, it's just going to be a nightmare.
Hey, I used Zoom yesterday for the first time. I'm pretty impressed.
It's good. It's a good system. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, you weren't in the Transformers one. That's right. I was going to say I filmed the Transformers documentary with Zoom, but yeah, you weren't in there.
No, there's no point me being the Transformers because I know nothing.
Yeah.
What are you doing Star Wars?
Next week's going to be nice. A 4K release of Transformers the movie on the big screen again.
I know, that's crazy, yeah.
I'm going to take some tissues with me so when Prime dies, I'm ready.
Yes, Vern, it is.
I think it's a cool build, Vern, yeah.
I think it's pretty cool. I love the fingers on it and stuff, and the cap fits inside it.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
You know, they should have sent a little cap, like something like that, with the Hydra Stomper that Marvel made.
I know. Yeah. It should open up at least and show. At least it should open up and show his head in there. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
If it's not like a figure, it should just show him inside.
Head to pop in there or something.
Yeah.
I love that the Red Skull figure.
Is that Red Skull? Yeah.
He's only got one face.
Well,
really
he's not two-faced.
Yeah,
you know
some
exactly
of them
where you stand with him.
Some of them come with two different faces. Yeah. If they usually if they have
dye his hair gray.
Usually, if they have hair or they have a hat, they'll come with two faces, so you can turn them around and pick one.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, guys, I don't want to hold you up. Thank you. I was actually going to get off half hour ago. I didn't even notice we've been on for 2 hours.
Yeah, I was actually just about to. If you weren't going to go, I was going to say I got to get going because I
gotta try and fix this mess. And,
it's kind of like my toy room. There's a giant stack in the corner and one over by the. I can't get into the closet area anymore.
Yeah,
It's like I gotta pick stuff up. Yeah, I got like that. You're right. Yep.
this is driving me insane.
I gotta pick stuff up and get it all set. Yeah.
Yeah, I got to get it in boxes, get it out to the garage if it's going to the garage.
Max Rebo.
Max, he faded pretty
There you go,
badly.
bud. Do you want her head?
Nice. Yeah, I don't know why Max, he's not out in the sun or anything. I don't know why he faded that badly. But his belly didn't.
Yeah, because his belly was inside. Yeah, that happens.
Look,
They're two different. I think it's because it's
some kind.
two different plastics or something.
Yeah, must be.
Oh, I need that.
But,
Never had the Max Rebo band. Never.
Really? No.
really?
No.
I might have two.
Ooh.
Because
How are you talking?
so if I do, I'll throw it together. Because I swear that I've got an extra nice noodles at least.
Yeah.
I need Droopy McCool's horn. I don't have.
Cool.
That's the
I'm
only
sure
piece
I've
I
lost
lost.
Yeah.
That's the only
you can
piece
all
I
find
lost
mostly-
from when I was a kid.
Yeah. Trying to find those microphones.
Yeah,
The microphones I got all the microphones. It's just Droopy's horn. I need his horn.
Has he lost his horn?
He's lost his horn. Yep.
It happens. If you don't use it, you lose it.
Yep. Well, you know how he is. He just put it in the wrong spot.
Yeah.
Almost,
Yeah, Droopy's a part.
That's what she said.
yeah, it fell off.
All right, guys.
Yeah, but
And thanks everybody for hanging out.
I don't know.
John will be on his channel. You opened it. Ah! His
Yeah,
channel at
my
3
channel,
p.m. on
yeah.
Thursday to talk about Star Wars Visions. I'm sure we'll come up with a little title card or something.
I'll figure something out. Yeah.
Today. So
I'll be on Wednesday not to talk about football.
the peroxide works on Droopy as well. It would turn his color back to blue.
It wouldn't darken him up, would it? I don't think that.
Okay, Left Coast. I'll.
That's not bad actually. It's not because sometimes you see them they're totally white, so that's not too bad.
Okay. Probably because he's been in a box for 25 years. But
David's talking about Max Rebo's career here. I heard he was playing like the Emerald City Casino and stuff.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be cool if he's in Book of Boba Fett? They're still playing.
Cool, but they'd have to explain how he got away. I love that they haven't bothered to explain Bib Fortuna yet because they're using the Tales from Jabba's Palace as how he was there. And they're using
that's right, because all those guys would have been on the barge when it blew up.
Except in the old EU, Jabba had him stay behind because there was a deal or something going down that he needed to finish. So he had Boba Fett stay there, so he was not on when it blew up.
Oh, okay.
So, but Max and the band were.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting.
Think of it, they didn't actually show Bib Fortuna on the barge when it blew. When it was,
Nope,
Yeah,
he is not. But
it was on the barge. He pushed Leia towards Jabba.
Bosk and Dengar are on there, so they escaped somehow apparently.
Yeah, Reese was on there. Yak Face was on there. I remember seeing them.
Amanaman, a whole bunch of guys were.
Alpha Mound, I think, was in there in the background. So
Bib was on the barge, yeah.
Yeah, Bib was never seen on the barge.
Well.
Was he? Because EU says he wasn't. But he was like,
Bradley said before, there is a scene. I think it's when he pushes Leia towards Jabba.
I'll have to look at that. But anyway, so we'll see you all Thursday. I can't see where the button is. There it is. We'll see you all Thursday on the Star Wars Vision show. You got anything going on, Mark?
Yeah, every night at 7 o'clock I do my live stream. And then Wednesday I'll be doing the fantasy football recap.
Who plays tonight?
I don't care. It's the Lions and the Packers tonight.
Oh yeah. Well, the Packers will pack.
I need something like 50 points from a kicker.
yeah. That I don't think you'll be able to get.
Oh, one thing before we all go. Did anyone else watch or try to start watching? I gave it about 10 minutes and then I went, what the crap?
Yeah.
The new He-Man show.
Yes, I know what you were going to say. Yeah, no.
I am going to force myself to watch the whole episode.
If people had a problem with that Kevin Smith version, I can't wait to see what those people are going to say about this one. It is absolutely atrocious.
Yeah, I kind of thought I'd start seeing that roll up into my feed.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Why is Tila working for Evelyn? And why is Duncan younger than Tila? Duncan's Tila's dad. Why is he younger than her? It's like, what the crap are they doing? I was like, this makes no sense at all.
Yeah. If they think they don't like the continuity changes in this, wait until they see the new one.
Oh, it's decent CG animation. It looks very anime CG style, where armor and weapons float around their heads.
It's more for kids, isn't it? This was more for kids, where the other was more for us.
That's why I want to see what the toys look like, because I've seen a couple pictures, but I want to see how they're packaged and I want to see what they look like.
They completely destroyed the story, though. If you're a diehard story fan of He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, you're gonna just be like, "What the hell were they thinking? This is like the worst idea ever." It really is. Like, I don't say that about too many shows, but I was just like, "What the hell am I watching? This is ridiculous."
That's awesome.
Cowboys will not go on 6-0 because there's 17 games.
Exactly. There's more games.
But on that bombshell, we'll see you later.
Anyway, all right, guys.
I'm not a bombshell.
Catch you guys on the flip side.
See you on Thursday, Chris.
In broadcast.